Conference battles, always fun. This time it's the San Antonio Spurs intent on protecting home court. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. And it's Barnes in at the three.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
You're right, Clark. That's exactly what you would want, to establish that presence down low early in the game.
It's stolen by Curry. Plays it in off. The breakaway.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
So it's San Antonio now. 4-point game. And no good. Trying to use the glass. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
On the wing, Green. Green missing again. Bogut high post. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Now here's Parker. From about 16. That one wide left.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And Curry, here we go. Kicks it to Green. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. That's a 2 from Parker. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
You know what, didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
And here's Barnes for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Green kicks to Duncan. Out to the right wing. It's Parker with the drive. Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. And one thing that everybody loves about Coach Pop is his frankness. You get a taste of it in interviews, but he's as honest and straightforward with you as he is with anybody else.
And here is Parker. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. Great D that time from Green. Well, you've got Greg Popovich, and I think he puts this at times grumpy demeanor in more of a spotlight. He's playing along, as we all know, with the sideline reporters. He knows, Greg, you know this firsthand, when to turn it on, when to turn it off. He can be as compassionate a person, Clark, that you and I have ever been around.
Yeah, he's competitive, but he understands that we're all human, and he treats people the right way all the time.
Now, here's Green, following the miss by Tony Parker. The tray, and it's Green missing.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Thompson outside. By himself. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. So he gets them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Curry kicks to Bogut. And he goes in for the dunk.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the tip.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Warriors on top, up 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut and it's the center.
And listen, San Antonio is an older team, actually the oldest in the league last season. And because of injuries and days off, they didn't get to feel that preferred starting 5 a lot last year.
Spurs only used their preferred lineup less than half the season, but still a strong campaign. 22 games played with the starting lineup of Parker, Green, Leonard, Duncan, and Splitter.
And, you know, the Spurs will go on to use 23 different starting lineups, Kevin. That would be the 5th most in the NBA.
And Parker, here we go. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Parker's got his second basket.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Aldridge with a screen on Curry. Parker passes to Aldridge. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Here's Green. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And the Spurs last season became the first franchise to hire a female assistant coach. A big step, not just for the Spurs, but really for all of the NBA.
Mills, he's checked in for Parker. And here's Green outside. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Well, as Greg was just talking about, the assistant that was hired was Becky Hammond, a phenomenal player for a very long time in the WNBA. And Clark, you know, you and I were talking about this before. She was a perfect candidate to become the first full-time female assistant.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it might not seem like that big a deal to some, but this was a big-time barrier breaker that the Spurs pulled off.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Here's Mills. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
And he gets it to go. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
He feeds it to Aldridge. And Leonard has it in the corner. The Spurs working the ball around now. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Mills can't hit. On offense, here are the Warriors. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. He kicks to Green. It's blocked. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Spates. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And the Warriors lead by 14.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
And so here is Golden State. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Offensive rebound. Barbosa dishes to Spates. Goes back up. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
In for your Spurs, David West. Manu Ginobili.
Here's Spates.
Andre Miller.
There's 45 seconds left here in the second. At the elbow, Varejao. 4 on the shot clock. Scooped up. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts. Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Spurs trail by 16. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
In for your Spurs.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Spurs making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Here's Varejao. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance between them.
Well, offensively, they just continue to roll. I mean, they're padding that lead bit by bit as a result.
And Parker, here we go. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Maurice Spates. For San Antonio, they've looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
So